Hi, welcome to this episode of Monopoly in Real Life with Dave. Hey, in this episode we're going to talk about 1031 exchanges. Now, that's a tool the IRS allows for investors to use when they're buying and selling property. Now, I'm going to start with, I'm not your CPA, I'm not your attorney, don't play one on TV. When you need a good tax exchange facilitator, I have a great guy to use. We've used them personally. So this is an example of what my wife and I have done when we will sell an investment property and buy an investment property. So there's a lot of rules that are into that, and I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritties of the rules, but here's in essence what happens. If you use a 1031 exchange, you can avoid paying capital gains on that transaction and move it to the next purchase and then kick the can down the road. How this works is you put your property on the market, all of the proceeds go to the tax exchange facilitator that you hire, okay? They then, after you've identified the property you want to buy, they then transfer the funds to closing for that purchase. The funds never come to you personally. This is how the exchange works. Now, a standard practice would be, I have this investment property, I'm going to put it on the open market, I'm going to sell it, I'm going to take the net proceeds, and then I'm going to pay my taxes, I'm going to pay my capital gains, all those other things, and then I'm going to start the clock over. Well, this 1031 exchange process allows you to move the money from one investment to the next investment without paying that capital gains during that transaction. It's a really great tool. Wife and I have used it ourselves. It helps you do things like this. Like, we sold an investment property up in Washington, and we bought an investment property down here in California, which we're down here doing some maintenance on and getting it ready for the rental market. So again, it's a great tool in the toolbox as an investor building long-term wealth to take and not have to pay capital gains every time you sell an investment property. So 1031 exchange, I've got a great facilitator when you need them. Stay tuned for the next episode of Monopoly in Real Life with Dave. See you soon.